Hey, what's going on, guys? I've been invested in another review, this time the Medicom Mafex Deadpool. Here's a look at the box. I like how vibrant the colors are. See them on the side, then on the back, then on the side again. Alright, since this Deadpool figure comes with so much, we're just going to look at how the box comes with the accessories. So first starting off with the hands, he comes with 2 open hands, he comes with 2 thumbs up hands, he comes with 2 relaxed hands, and he comes with this like surfer hand thing, and he comes with 2 pointing hands, and then he comes with this hand to hold his swords, and then this is like a cupped hand kind of to like hold something if you wanted to, but it's also a trigger finger as well, which I think is pretty cool. But he doesn't come with any guns. We'll get into that later. And he also comes with 2 fists. He comes with 3 interchangeable heads. First starting off with this squinted look, which is my favorite head. And then you got this one with the eyes squinted, and he's like surprised or something like that. I think this is a really cool effect. All of them have the drip and this line and everything. And then he comes with this standard head. He comes with these 3 Deadpool insignias for his belt. Now, this one is more of a modern look, where he has more of the relaxed face on here. But when I was growing up, this is more of the look for Deadpool that I remember, with the squinted evil eyes for the belt. But this third one, and I haven't picked up a Deadpool comic in years, man. I mean, Deadpool, in my opinion, for the last few years, when it comes to comic sales, have been kind of lame. But I still love the character, and I just don't remember where this is from. This might be something new with the all red. But it looks pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, it looks pretty cool. So the figure doesn't come with any guns, but he does come with swords. And I just found out today that this backpack piece does come off, so you can just have it as a harness. But you have the 2 swords, which are X together, which I think is pretty cool. And then you can actually take out this piece where it looks like he doesn't have any swords. And I'm not sure why they do this, actually. I guess it's to protect the swords so that they don't get bent or anything, which is pretty smart. And he doesn't come with these regular swords, which is pretty cool. And here it is on the actual figure. What I do is I just push the arms back, and then since this is a pretty pliable material, it doesn't ruin it or anything. And that looks pretty cool. And then here it is with it off, and that looks cool too. And he does come with the stand, but I'm not going to take it out of the packaging because he doesn't have any places to port him into a stand, like a hole or anything like that, which I'm not a big fan of that. I'd rather have somewhere to, plug it into the figure, but still pretty cool. Maybe I can use this for something else. This figure came out really nice. Mafex's comic book line is really, really cool, man. They have my money with this Spider-Man, this Deadpool here, this Batman Hush that was just announced, which I did predict. If you look at my Mafex Spider-Man video towards the end, I did predict that they were gonna make a Hush style Batman, with the Venom coming out, Cyclops, Wolverine, Venom. All these guys are really cool, and this Deadpool is no exception. This is more of a modern look of him. If they were to do another Deadpool, maybe the Rob Liefeld version of him, like towards his first appearance, or an X-Force version would be really cool. But I like this costume a lot, man. He's had this for quite some time, actually. And this head sculpt was pretty cool. You can see his ear, the drip. They got that down packed really well. He has no paint detail, but it's just, the plastic, and I think it came out pretty cool. All the sculpting there. Buckles. I guess these are arm guards. The belt. I'll get to that later. And the pouches. The shin guards. Treads on the bottom. You can see how the harness and the sword look. It looks pretty cool. And interchangeable heads. This is actually my favorite head. The squinted eyes. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Only have one real problem with this figure, and that's the legs. I feel like they're just really kind of awkward. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, they move up, and they move to the side. It's just, they're just kind of stiff, man. I don't know what it is. I mean, You can get them in cool poses and everything, but it's just they just feel very stiff. Maybe if the cut for the thigh was done a little lower, because you can see that it's kind of like dug in there. You can't even see it. So maybe if it was lower, this problem wouldn't be here. Or maybe if they made this piece rubber. It kind of is, but it's kind of a hard plastic. It's just, you know, these legs are a little stiff, and I'm a little worried that it might break over time. I mean, this is very tight, but I just really don't want this to break. The articulation on this figure is great. Like I said, he really doesn't have any QC issues, but it's just done very well. The head looks up independently, moves down, side to side, left and right, and with the neck moves down like that, up like that. So you get a good range of motion. These swords move side to side. They are getting a little loose, but it's not too bad. Arm moves back and forth, up and down. There's a butterfly joint. So with the bicep, double joint at the elbow. There's a wristle. Like I said, man, even with the Spider-Man, and it's a little better here, but the wrist joints, I get very nervous about them. Move up and down, side to side, left and right, all that good stuff. Very nice ab crunch. Back that far. Moves forward a decent amount. And then he has a waist joint. Moves side to side. Like I said, this figure's a little stiff. Moves forward, back. Leg moves forward, back, and out. A little bit. It doesn't really have the drop down method, but kind of have to force it a little bit. So with the thigh, double joint at the knee, foot moves side to side, up and down, ankle pivot, and nice toe articulation. One thing I forgot to mention is that this insignia moves side to side, and these pouches actually move up, which is actually pretty strange. I guess maybe if he's jumping in the air or something like that. But this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. I spoke too soon, so the glue came off for the sword. I had to hot glue this back on, but damn, this sucks. I know a lot of people are complaining that this figure doesn't come with any guns. He actually really doesn't come with any weapons besides his swords, which is actually surprising to me. I'm surprised they didn't throw in like a teddy bear bomb or some kind of Deadpool grenade or something like that. But, I mean, if you've been collecting Legends or other lines, you should be strapped up with guns. This is actually from, I think this is the Return of Marvel Legends Mystique or something like that. So, let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. Then, these are from Toy Biz. And the funny thing is, Hasbro really doesn't give us, like, real guns when it comes to Marvel Legends anymore. But that's a whole nother conversation. But these look really cool in his hands. This one's a little stiff. I don't know what's going on here. But it is weird that they gave him trigger finger hands and he has no guns. Maybe if they didn't give us some hands, maybe we can get some guns, but still, looks pretty cool. Just to show some head swaps, here is the Juggernaut Builder Figure Wave Unmasked Deadpool head, or Wade Wilson. And that looks pretty good. I mean, the neck is a little thick, but I mean, it looks good, man. I'm surprised this figure actually didn't come with an unmasked head sculpt, but I mean, this works if you want to use that. And here is the pantsless Deadpool. Let's see if this works. It actually might, because the reds are actually really bright on both these guys. So let's see that. Wow. That works really well. I was not expecting that. Okay, so this works too. Here he is next to some other Deadpools from Marvel Legends. This is actually, I would say that this is my favorite Marvel Legends Deadpool, the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure Wave Deadpool that didn't come with the Build-A-Figure piece. This is a really cool figure. Here's the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure Wave Deadpool. He also didn't come with the Build-A-Figure piece. Not gonna lie, this figure is a little overhyped, but I would say that this one is a runner-up as being my second favorite. These two are actually really cool. I don't know which one I like more. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Black Panther and the Mafex Spider-Man. So he fits into Marvel Legends pretty well. And just to show off the Spider-Man, I mean, he is taller than Spider-Man, but these two figures look amazing next to each other. So Deadpool came out great. He is on Ami, Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store if you want to pick him up. But this is up there being one of my favorite Deadpools. I skipped out on the Rebel Tech and the Figma. but it was worth it because this guy is the superior in my opinion. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.